Hey everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker. So I think what we're going to do today is work on this beautiful junk journal that I just recently constructed, and I'm calling it Lavender Bouquets for, obvious reasons. And it isn't just the flower lavender, but it is lavender colors, lavender tones. So that's the theme of the book. And oh my gosh, I'm so in love with the cover of this book. And we've done a few little things on the inside when it comes to like stacking envelope pockets and things like that. But we're gonna decorate some pages today. And I pulled out a bunch of stuff. I don't know that we'll get through all of these pages because I just like pulled out stuff and was sticking them in pages, but we'll see how much we can get done. I don't want it to get too long, and we'll get some stuff done on this. Like I said, I'm in love with it, and I can't wait to see it all finished, a finished product. So, okay, so let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start with the very first pages. Get these little ties out of the way. So what my thinking on this is that, this is the cover fabric. So I thought it might be nice to make a pocket out of our outside cover fabric because it's just so pretty. So what I need to do is decide, oh, there's too much stuff in here. How much, what do I want to show in the pocket? I could show like a great big bouquet. It could go this way. I could show, I was kind of leaning towards this actually, like a butterfly and some little shorter lavender stems here, and I'm kind of liking that. It could go like that, but I don't think that's a very interesting view. I think what I'm gonna do is this little section, and I will probably cut off some of this stuff, but I kind of like the butterfly and then just the two stems here, and then it doesn't have to be so big. So I'm just gonna put a little, make a little cut here because we're gonna do like a rough, we're gonna like tear it. So it's gonna be kind of rough and rustic, but I like that look. So it's gonna be like that. Obviously I'm gonna have to cut the width. And I don't know, maybe I don't need to do a trim around it. In my mind, I was thinking some little white crochet trim would be pretty. I think I like the way this looks right here. So I'm gonna cut right about here. I really like that kind of frayed look. It's really fun. Okay, so let me make sure that one of the things that I want to put in here is actually going to fit. Yes, that is going to fit. So this is a piece of ephemera that I got in an order that I got from the Paper Outpost, and it was like a 100-piece. I can't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. It was like 100 pieces of goodies, basically, ephemera and fun stuff to use in your junk journals. And this was one of the items. And I did use, there was a letter that strangely enough matched this, but it didn't say Dear Stephen. It had a different name on it. It was Dear somebody else. So interestingly, it was the same stationery, but it didn't go to the same person. So I used that somewhere else. But so this is from 1955. And what I want to do is put a piece of, like I'm thinking book page in here, and maybe we'll do a stamp and some inking, and then tuck this in here because I really do like to do kind of a piece of stationery and a pocket in a lot of my books, in the front cover and in the back cover. Not always both places, but I think that'll look really cute. Oh, I like that. I already like it, and I haven't even finished. Okay, so I'm thinking, I wonder if I could fray this a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna let me. I also don't want to ruin it. Oh, I got a little bit more. Okay. And this might be a little much, so I'm gonna cut some of that off. Okay. I think that's really cute. Yeah, okay. It's kind of flip-floppy. So I'm gonna get it kind of closer to the inside and get this down. Then I'm gonna kind of stretch it over the best that I can. because when fabric gets wet, you know, like when you put the glue on it, it does have a little stretchability to it. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's really pretty. I don't know if I need the trim, honestly. I think it might take away from this. I think I'm gonna leave it. So, oh, it fits exact. Okay, that is so pretty. I think I also am gonna need something up in here, maybe a flower, or I have this little poof thing that I made. I made a bunch of these up. Well, I made a few of them up, and I thought I might use them on some tags or something, but they're really big. they're really thick, and I made them as tiny as I could possibly make them with my own hands. But I think that that could be really cute, like up in the corner here. Actually, I really like that. So I think we'll stick that up there for a little something, something. And then, you know, maybe with that in the envelope, maybe that's good enough. So I have this kind of violet tone ink that I think what I'm going to do is ink the outside edges of this, and this is going to be our stationery paper that is going to fit in here. And I believe I tested it and it was going to fit in just perfectly. But let's make sure in case I have to trim it a little bit. This is older. I think this was from, I'd have to look at the age of the book, but it was in the 50s. And so, you know, they can get a little crispy, but I'm thinking if someone just wanted to write something and tuck it in here, it's gonna survive that. I think it'll be okay. So let me see here, if I can get it open. Okay, so it fits perfect that way. I think that that's okay that it sticks out a little bit. It might actually make it easier to grab hold of. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Okay, so let's do that. Let me give this a little squirt. This. And now I need to find one of these little guys, a little dauber that I use for that color. I think this one will work. It looks like maybe it was more blue, but you know, blue, violet, it's kind of all, oh, no, that's pretty blue. I think I better find something else. Well, I did find this one, which it looks like it's got a little something on it, but not much. So let's see here. Let's see how this works. Oh, that's pretty. That is a really pretty color. I'll just kind of gently go around, and maybe we'll do a little, oh, maybe we'll do a little stamp on here. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Okay, that looks really pretty. So I'd like to find a little stamp and use this same ink just to put a little something up here, because there's still plenty of room to write on here. Okay, so what I've come back to is the butterfly, which I know I use a lot, but because you know, it's going into this little pocket and has a butterfly, I figure it kind of works with the theme. But I'm going to clean this off because I have had vintage photo on here before, and I don't want my ink to be all muddy on here. So I sprayed it with my water, and I'm just kind of gently wiping that off. I should probably someday maybe clean my stamps. I don't know, maybe I should. That seems like a lot of work. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let's move this little guy. I don't know how I have such a mess already. I just started. Okay. Looks good. Let's put this on a more flat surface. Right up there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, so that is gonna go in the letter, in the envelope here. Our nice 1955 vintage envelope. I love it. I want to put it this way so that the purple, it's even got a purple stamp, so that purple stamp shows. You can even see a little bit of the butterfly through there. And then I think this up here in the corner will do quite nicely. I had to click the air on. It's getting warm. It's going to be close to 90 today, I think, and it's about noon, so yep, it's that time. So you might hear it. All right. Oh, glue strings, glue strings. Okay. Just up in the corner. like that. I know it's gonna add a little bulk, but you know, it's okay to do a few of those. I'm gonna try to get a paper clip here. And I just wanna kind of hold that down for a while we're working, if I can find a spot to do it. Okay, that's just kind of holding it down. Okay, hey, I think that that's all we really need for here. Is there anything I should put on here, do you think? I think let's move over to this page, which I'm not really gonna do much, but I thought what I could do is like a pretty little vellum corner pocket, and just in case something, you know, wants to be tucked in here. But it's not gonna cover up this beautiful paper, this botanical paper. I just love this. So what I'm gonna do is, I think over on the paper trimmer here, I'm going to cut this off. And it's really hard to, oh, you can see it. I just looked at the screen and you can't see it. You can see it better than I can. So it's got this little bit of a design here, so that'll be in the corner. So I thought that would be really pretty. Okay, so let me get about where I want that to be, right about there. And I'm gonna go trim that. Okay, let's see how that is. Yeah, I think that's good. It's, you know, it's not too big. You can tuck something small in there. Now, always is, for me, the dilemma of, you know, what's the best way to hold down vellum? And I've done, you know, glue stick, I've done glue, double stick tape, and sometimes it still comes up no matter what I try. But I think I'm gonna use the double stick tape today. Okay, so this is the double stick tape. And yeah, you can kind of see it, you can. But I just feel like it holds better than other kinds of tape. So, you know what I could do is I could cut it in half and have a smaller, let's try that. I haven't done that before. So I need to get it, it's sticky, to the right length. So right about there, cut it there. Let's see if this works. Because this is really thick. You can get it thinner. I just happen to have the thicker kind, and then it won't be such a fat amount of tape. Do you have a way that you love to attach vellum? You know, I thought that Fabri-Tac was really good, and it is, but still sometimes they'll come up. But I think it's because I am in a dry climate. I'm in Colorado. It's very dry here. And sometimes after a while, you know, just the drying effect of the climate makes things pop up. So, you know, the glue gets really dry and things pop up. Okay, so now I gotta find, now I gotta open it. Let's start by putting it down, and then I can peel it up from there. Okay, and then I'm going to trim this little bit off very carefully, and peel away the paper. Okay, so that is, well, I should have waited. That's okay. Let me do the other one. Ta-da! Okay. Get her down. Get it started in that corner. There we go. Hey, I think that looks really good. I think that looks really good. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna put in there, I'm not exactly sure yet. We could use another one of these little guys. This is one of Mateo's. That actually looks kind of cool in there. But we'll decide that before the end of this video. I'll find something to stick in there. But let's move on to another page. But for right now, that's really pretty, I think. It was very simple too. Okay, let's move on to this one. So actually, speaking of Mateo, like these tags, a couple weeks ago, well, a few weeks ago now, I had done a few videos ahead of time because I knew I was going to be out of town. Well, I guess it was only two, but one of those was making the tags from his bird and flower, beautiful digital images. And I think her name is Dee from the Paper Drawer, made a comment, and she was kind enough to link that video on her channel. And she is also doing some things with Mateo's beautiful digitals, and I think you need to check out her channel, and that's the Paper Drawer. And I will link one of her videos where she works with some of Mateo's digitals in the description box, so you can check that out and see what she's up to, because he's provided all kinds of goodies for us to work with, and it's so much fun. So yeah, please check that out. So okay, so for this one, it's going to be pretty simple. My thinking is, I wonder if I can kind of prop this up so that it's a little more, something like that. Okay, just so that you can see it a little bit better. So what I want to do, and this is just like a page from like a gardening book, but obviously it's got a really pretty lavender kind of purpley flower here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is a pocket, like a side pocket here, and cover up some of these words, which, you know, I don't have a problem with the words, but yeah, it would be a great place to stick a pocket, and it happens to be, just happens to be, the exact right length. So I just need to decide how you know, wide I want it to be. So maybe somewhere around here, something like that, and I will trim that on the paper trimmer. And then I think we're going to keep this pretty simple, and maybe just do you know, some stamping on here, because this is a page for journaling, so we want to keep it as clean as possible. And then I also have, this is from another sort of gardening book or something. I actually think that I got this from the Paper Outpost too, in that bunch of, I gotta look up the name of that. She's got a name for it, and it's really cute, but it's a bunch of goodies. So, but I think this came in there, and it's got all kinds of fun little plants and a lot of purple in here. So I thought I would fold that up and put it in this pocket, because that really fits in. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and we'll get it in here. Yeah, I think that that is a good width. So let's get out our old favorite. Oh, I better cover up that. Better cover up the violet. We don't want that to dry out. And we'll get out our old favorite, Distress Oxide, Vintage Photo, give it a little squirt. And let's go ahead and ink up all around both of these pages. And the pocket. Okay, let's get this little guy down. All right, oh, I like that. That is really cute. So let's just take this, and I don't think I'm gonna ink it or anything. Should I? You think I should ink it? Okay, maybe just a teeny tiny amount. It's not really, I don't think it's particularly old. I don't know, maybe it's from like the 70s or 80s or something. I don't really know. That's pretty old nowadays. Do you know that 80s is considered vintage now? Can you believe that? I'm a downright antique. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fold it, I'm gonna actually fold it into 3 so that it doesn't stick up too much. Kind of like a letter, you know how we used to fold letters back in the day when we used to write letters. Boy, I'm feeling all kinds of nostalgic today. Okay, so that is gonna tuck in here. That's really pretty. And you can still see the pretty flower. It could go either way. I kind of like a little bit of that purple showing right there. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more, just so that it's really set before I stick this in here. Let's do something to the front of this. Maybe just some scraps of paper or something. Okay, here's some like scrappy paper. I really like that. I think that that could be really pretty. And I think I'll just do like a little tear of it somewhere, and maybe we'll put a little flower on it or something. So let's just do a little tear. It's not quite as wide as I would like it to be, but it's just to add a little interest here. That's cute. I like that. You know, this could even be another little pocket, a very teeny tiny pocket, but I think that that could work. Stick that down here. Now I did leave that open, so it could be a little pocket. Okay, I think that this can tuck into here. We've got our little purple flower showing. We'll find something for that. So then I think over here what I want to do is just some kind of stamp or stenciling or something so that it can still be written on. Okay, here are some stencils, just so we can kind of get a little background design on here. These are kind of short, but that's okay. It doesn't have to cover the whole page. And then of course I have all kinds of Frenchy stuff. Oh, I kind of like that. Ooh, this is, ooh, that's sticky. Okay. Okay, I do kind of like, is that gonna come off? It's very wet right now. Let's see if I did this one instead. Let's just do this. This is actually, I don't know what I used on this, but it just got on me, and it's been months since I've used this. So I'm gonna use this one, or that is gonna come off on the page, and I don't necessarily want that on the page. So we're gonna go ahead and use this again, because you know, that's our theme. And maybe another squirt. And I'm just gonna like, you know, stamp a little bit of this color on here. And it doesn't have to cover the whole page, and it doesn't have to be the whole flower. We just, oh, that's really wet. Okay. It is what it is. I usually like, you know, blot it off, and I forgot. That's okay. It's gonna be pretty. I can see already it's gonna be really pretty. See what we're gonna get. What are we gonna get? Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I don't know why my voice is cracking. I don't know. Okay, that is really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. I think between that and we'll find another little thing for here. I think this one is done. Let's also put maybe one of these little flowers or something up in here, or we need something up in here. It's a little boring. Maybe a word and a flower. Let's do that. You know, I like my words. Okay. So we've got all kinds of pretty little words. Create. How about believe? And of course we're gonna ink it up, but I'm gonna ink it in the vintage photo. Oh, that's kind of, fix that a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's cute. And then, yeah, some kind of little flower. That is really pretty, because that definitely matches that. Okay. Yes, I like to be matchy-matchy, and I'm okay with that. Okay, stick that down right here. And a little flower. Uh-oh, I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. Okay, and just do it like that so it's kind of overlapping. And yeah, I think that's done. We will come back to this little pocket because we have to put something in the front one too, so we'll come back to that. What's next? So my idea with this is this is like, it's a vellum, but it's an adhesive vellum. So I'm gonna put it over this music paper. So the music paper is gonna show through, because, you know, when you peel it off of here, then it's, you know, it's clear, but it's gonna have this really beautiful purple design over it. And then on top of this, I think what I'm gonna do is sort of a little, just a little rough, you know, it's just a scrap, but we are junk journaling, so. But I wanna make a little pocket out of it, so it doesn't have to be real big, because I don't also wanna cover up a lot of this, it's so pretty. And then inside that pocket is, again, this is another thing from the Paper Outpost. I seem to be using a lot of Pam's stuff today, but we're gonna make this into, it's like, you know, a photocopy of a postcard, and I'm gonna put it on some cardstock, and we're gonna make it into like a journaling card, postcard kind of thing. So, but it's got the right colors. It's got our purple colors, and it's got some green, and we can tie in that green in something else. We'll find something else to put on here. I think I had pulled out a couple, yeah, I had pulled out a couple of these other things for just possible things to put maybe over here. So, or maybe even on here. So let's start first with laying this down, but let's do our inking. Okay, and this is some of my coffee dyed paper. It's just so rich. It's rich and yummy. Makes me want a cup of coffee, actually. So we're gonna cut this to the right size, and it looks like I have the width pretty good. Yeah, I think that the width is okay. Maybe I might trim it a little bit, because we don't want to run into, you know, our, you know, the holes in the thread. So I'm gonna trim that just a little bit, and then to the length of the page. Okay, let's see how that works. Yeah, that's good. That looks really good. Now the tricky part, of course, is getting it on here straight. So that is always the tricky part. Let me just put a little ink on here. It'll be easier to ink now than when it's actually down. Okay, so I got this peeled up. I don't think there's really a top and a bottom, not that I can figure out anyway. So I'm gonna try to get it, you know, as straight as possible. And that's also why I wanted to leave a little extra room in case, you know, I get off a little bit. It won't be quite so obvious, hopefully. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I love this stuff. I gotta find more of it. I don't remember where I got it, but I've had it for a long time. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love the music paper showing through. Okay, and then again with this, let's see, this looks like it's already perforated, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I think this is just packing paper. I've just had it in my stuff for a while. So this will give us like a straight edge for, you know, the side of the pocket. And let's make sure that this is gonna fit in something. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, that'll be good. All right, so I don't wanna make it too big, but it's gotta hold that. So somewhere around here, paper trimmer, you gotta love it. And I'm not gonna ink this, I don't think, because, or should I? Okay, I'll ink it. Okay, so I do like that. And let's go ahead and make this into our journaling card, postcard. So I'm gonna use one of these old book pages that it's, you know, it's that kind of heavier, it's not really cardstock, but it, I mean, if it is, it's very lightweight. So I'm gonna use this to back our little postcard thing, because it needs to have a little more stability, and I like the feel of that, and it's not too heavy. So I'm just gonna glue it on and then cut around it, and then we'll, you know, do the inking thing. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that. And then we'll do it so that the purple sticks out the top. Okay, so let's get our little pocket down. It's gonna go in there. Now, of course, we need something on here. We can't just leave it like that, but we have to decorate it with something. And then I think for over here, it's gonna be real simple. maybe a word and a stamp, and we're gonna leave that alone because it will be for journaling. We've got this little guy. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't you think? I think so. Should I tear it or should I try to cut it out? What should I do? I'm gonna tear it. No, I'm gonna cut it because it'll be really hard to get close to tear up there. So I'm not gonna put myself through that. So I'm gonna do kind of a really loose, fussy cut, just to, you know, loosely get that shape. See, this is where there's no way I'd be able to tear in there, so that's okay. And then we'll ink it and it'll look really pretty. That's so cute. Probably need something else on here too. Maybe a little bow. See how there's like a little bow on here? Maybe we do some, let's see what we got here. I think this could be really cute to like go around this pocket though. So let's do that. I'm just gonna put a little bead of glue all the way around, and then we'll just follow it around with the ribbon. That is very pretty. Okay, so now I need to kind of do an angle here. Yep, that looks good. And this is where I need to kind of clean this up right here. Right here. Okay, I messed it up a little bit, but that's where little flowers come in. Yes, and then you can, you know, hide what you did. Okay, that's what we're gonna do there. Okay, let's ink this. That's super cute. Just like that. Oh, that's cute. So we can find a little tiny flower to put there. Like this one. How's that? There's always something you can do to hide your mistakes. That's really cute. That is really cute. Okay, let's also put some kind of a little stamp on the back. I like to put a stamp on the back of, you know, journaling cards and stuff, just to kind of, I don't know. I feel like they need something small that doesn't take up a lot of room. This is just like a little leaf design, and we'll just put it up at the top here, and it won't get in the way. Pretty. Very pretty. That's gonna go in here. That is really cute. Okay, so over here, how about, let's find a real pretty stamp that I think we'll do in the violet. And it's got ribbon everywhere. And then maybe a word or something. Actually, look what I just found. Oh, I like that. What if we just did this in a corner with the violet? It kind of looks like, it kind of ties in with this page design. Let's do that. Now, should I do the violet or should I do vintage photo? Let's look back at this. Because this is a little redder. Come to think of it, that's a little redder. This is a little more purple. So I think for this one, I'm going to do the vintage photo. And you're probably thinking that I'm way overthinking this. And you would be right. Ta-da! Ooh, that's really pretty. That is really pretty. And then, like I said, maybe just a little word or something with maybe another little flower. Dream, wish, notes, imagine, create. Let's see here. How about imagine? That up here, and then I think, yeah, some kind of cute little flower. That's it. That's the ticket. Okay. Just like that. Oh, that is so pretty. That looks really, really pretty. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll go back and tuck a couple more things. And we've got these other two pockets back here. This one and that one. Okay, we're gonna do one way back here. So I'm gonna kind of do this to hold these back a little bit. Yes, it's already getting nice and plump, but that's okay. Okay, that'll help hold it down so we can work. So what we're gonna do in this one, another music page, which I love, and then I know this is the same little image that we did in the other one, but I really like it. So I'm gonna use the journal, and I'm gonna use the image over here on this book page, and then we're gonna have a belly band over here, and then this is actually, I think this was a mistake print. This is actually one of my greeting card designs that I have this in my Etsy shop. I think it just didn't print exactly right, and I was going to use it for something anyway. So we're going to use it for this, and we're going to make a journaling card out of it. So I might like round the edges, and this is lilacs. The name of the artwork, this is from an acrylic painting I did, was Lilacs for Madeline, and the painting was absolutely beautiful. This little thing doesn't do it justice, but I have been making note cards from that design. So we're gonna go ahead and use that basically as sort of a note card in here. So let's start with, again, we got our inking. Now that I've done this, now I have to kind of take it up and do this, but we like our inking. And let's cut this to proper size. About there. I think I can trust my scissors for this. Yeah, that's good. I'm thinking like maybe a lighter colored paper, scrap, just kind of torn, and just to kind of break up some of that purple. We also have this, which is, we've used in this book, but I could rip like a section of this. I kind of like that. It's just a lighter lavender color. So yeah, I think we'll do that instead of white. That'll be cute. Okay, so let's cut this out. Now, rip or cut? I think with this one, I'm okay ripping. It's gonna get close here, but I think that'll be okay. I really do like that ripped look. Okay, yeah, that's cute. Okay, and then we'll do the same with journal. That's cute. Okay, all right. So let's also, okay, so let's also tear a section of this. It's the right length already, interestingly. So I'm just gonna rip it down. This is a little heavier paper, but that's okay. It's not too heavy. I'm just gonna go all the way down, and it'll just be what it is, just like that. Do the inking. So that's that. Okay, let's actually make this into a journaling card. Okay, boy, it looks a lot smaller now. Okay, so I'm gonna trim these corners. I think I like it a little bit better with the rounded corners. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. Okay, we're gonna start gluing. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. Put it right in the middle because I like overlapping the words like that. I think that that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Journal. Okay. Stick this down on the end. I'm not going to make this another pocket this time. I'm just going to make it a pretty decoration. Okay, let's go ahead and put down the belly band. Kind of sort of in the middle. Postage stamp, stamp, okay. And it will still leave plenty of room for writing if desired. Oh, that is so cute. I really, really, really like that. Okay. That's gonna tuck in there. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I feel like we need something else along here. You know what I just noticed? Notes. And then I thought because of the notes on the music paper, so I think I'm gonna, you know, rip this out and put this one on here, just as a little fun addition. Kind of a little play on words there. You remember this little thing that we had? Yeah, I think that could be really cute. We'll just add another little element, and it kind of ties into this, these tones. They're kind of greenish beige. So I think I'm just gonna do a little rip of that and put along here. Something like that. And then, yeah, then we can kind of cover that. Oh, I like that. That's really cute. It's fun to do a lot of different layers. It's like when you're painting, the more layers you do, you know, the more interesting it gets. And if you're going for realism, the more realistic it gets. Okay, okay, I think we need more. I think we need some flowers. Because we have white lilacs in my little note card here, let's put one of these little white flowers on here too. So that's gonna go up here. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think just right in the middle. Right up there. Oh, that's so pretty. And before I'm finished with the book, you know, I usually go through and add, and sometimes take away, you know, ephemera, things like that, just depending on what I think it needs. But I think for now I'm gonna leave it, but yeah, I think that looks so pretty. I'll probably add something later to the pocket because there's plenty of room. So let's go back and add a couple things to these other ones. So I wanted to put something pretty in here. Did I not ink this? I thought I did. You know what? You can't see that tape at all. And I feel like that's gonna be really secure. Okay. That might be the answer. Okay, what can we put in here? Okay, I've pulled out a few things that seem to work color-wise. I'm not gonna do a recap like I usually do because we're gonna basically be doing that now. So I'm gonna start here, plus my battery's getting low. So let me just look at a couple things here. Boy, that's really cute. That's really cute. Now these are mostly Tim Holtz. These are just digital images, but I'm kind of hooked on Tim Holtz now. These cute little tickets, those could be cute. It might be a little bit bright. And then this is like a little image of a chateau. It's kind of pretty. Maybe it kind of gets lost back there though. And this is like a little postcard image. It's kind of fun. But I think for now, I think I'm gonna use this one. Something like that. And I do think maybe a little flower could go on here. I feel like it needs something on top of the vellum here. Right down there. That is really cute. And I'll have to dig, because I think I would like something like a more neutral something to go back behind this. So I'm gonna look for that, but for now I think that this layout is beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And then we've got our beautiful vintage book page for a letter to write on. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, and then on the very next page, we gotta find a little something for in here. Well, we've got the little green tickets again. Those are super cute. How about this little guy? It's kind of cute. I really like these tickets, but I don't know if I want to use all of them. I think I'll save a couple of them. So I'm gonna take the decal scissors and cut like 2 of them off, because then it gives it that, it's a little big scale wise, but it gives it that little, you know, that look, that deckled look. So that is really cute in there. It pulls out all those pretty greens. I really like that. So that's good for now. Like I said, I'll probably add something later. Okay. And then for this one, I think we're good to go. We made a journaling card out of this postcard image, and it's lighter weight, so doesn't get too thick in here. But I think that looks really pretty. And journaling space on the coffee dyed paper. And then we just did this one. So I love the way this turned out. I will find something else to tuck in here because it is a little bit loose too, but I love the way these turned out. They're so pretty. See, I've got more stuff pulled out to do, but they turned out great. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it as always, and we'll see you next time. Bye.